So I'm like going through my farm box, right? Just like minding my own business. Got some big ol' kale and lettuce and all sorts of things. And then I pull this out. I think it's a kiwi. It feels like a kiwi, but it's like 3 kiwi that morphed into one heart-shaped kiwi. It's super weird. Sam was like, "You need to share that with the world. Everyone needs to see it." I was like, "I know, I guess so." So now I have a really weird kiwi that I'm gonna feel bad about eating because I've already named him. Oh my god, there's more! What is this? What's I don't understand. Okay, as an update, there are 3 things here that I do not understand at all. I've seen these before in storybooks and songs. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at all that going on in there. That's like math. There's math happening in there. Oh, it's not focusing up. Focus up. Yeah, there's that focus. That sick math focus. And then there's this. I don't know what that is. I really, really don't know what that is. That also isn't getting focused up. Yeah, there's that focus up. And then we've got weird kiwis. and yeah. Oh, well that used to have avocados in it. Hey guys, it's coffee time. The bolognese yesterday turned out awesome. I was so worried it was going to be the curry situation again. Remember on Sam's birthday when we made curry and it was like not very good and it took all day to make the curry? That was such a huge downer. So this time I was like, alright, I'm making this meat sauce. It's going to take all day. Like I started at noon, right? And we didn't eat until 6:30. So it took like a decent amount of the day to make it. And it actually wound up being pretty good. You liked it, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was a really good sauce, so it's good to have in the repertoire. Now I've been looking at different kinds of stews. We were heading over to David and Aaron's tonight because they were doing tacos, and so they invited us over to play some games and have tacos and just hang. And on the way over there I was like, alright Sam, which sounds better? Spicy chicken stew or like a rich, thicker pork stew? And Sam just goes, I like beef stew. I was like, alright, cool. Which I'm going to assume means I can do either of those. I'll just do either one. But Sam really likes spicy food. I really like spicy food, so I'll try out the spicy one because I think that was the easier one. Maybe. Because the other one I would want to also make not polenta. Polenta is not the word I'm looking for. There's an aspect of it that takes a little bit more time, but either way, doesn't matter. I was just really glad that a cooking escapade went well. And I got all of my veggies in the farm box today, and like 3 of them, I'm sure I've put the clip at the beginning of this coffee time, but like 3 of them I have no idea what they are. I haven't even bothered to try and look them up on the internet. I'm just like, I don't know what this is. It'll be in the list. When you go to your like account summary on there, it tells you everything that they sent you, but I kind of like not knowing. I kind of like looking at them and being like, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what this is. But eventually I have to look or find out or be told by one of you because I need to cook it. Eventually I need to use it in a thing. So if I don't know what it is, I can't really do that. But yeah, it was a good day, did some laundry. I was real upset because I threw all my laundry in and then I left and I was working on my video, got my video completely edited, my top 14 of 2014. Got that totally edited, and then I went to switch out the laundry and the door to the dryer was just open, like wide open, right? And I was going, what the heck? And I went in there and I felt it and everything was still totally wet. So like, what I'm imagining, right, is that I started the washing machine, which went without a hitch, started the washing machine, started the dryer, left the room. Somebody came in right after me and was like, is something in the dryer? Opened it up, and then just walked away. I was like, oh, there is stuff in there, and left. and just left the door open, didn't restart it. Because it's not like once the door is open, your money's just shot out the window. You just close it and you press the button again, right? And the decent thing to do would be to close it again and then press the button. Did not do that. Whoever this person was, they did not do that. And the reason that I specify that the door is wide open is because maybe I didn't close it all the way. Sure. We could say that that's a possibility, although I definitely started the dryer, and I don't think it would start if the door wasn't closed. But I definitely didn't leave the door wide open, right? So, just like, who did this? Although, an awesome interaction in the laundry room today was I walked in and got legitimately, like, scared for an instant because somebody in the building has this huge Great Dane. Like, a huge one. She's so big. Her name's Luna. She's 7 years old. Her face is, like, all grayed, but she's so sweet. And every time I see her, I'm like, Luna! And, it was so bizarre to walk in with my big basket of laundry. I walk in and I immediately see just this beast, like, towering right next to the laundry room door, and I was like, oh! Hi, Luna! Because her owner was just in there switching out his laundry and just brought her in with him, and so she was like kind of guarding the laundry room door. It was super weird, but oh, she's so cute. She's like, I don't know, Great Danes are such sweeties. She's such a big cuddle bug. She does the thing that smaller animals do, but when it's a big animal, it's like possibly dangerous, where she rubs her whole body against you. You know, once she knows that you're into like petting her and being around her, she'll just like, just cat-like rub her body all up against you, but she's big. She's this huge dog, so when she does it, it's like, oh god. You feel like you're gonna fall over. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Luna! Luna! It's such a cute name. It's such a like petite sounding name for a gigantic dog, you know. So, had a bad situation, bad quotation marks, had a bad situation in the laundry room and had an awesome situation in the laundry room, so. But taco night was great. Sam claims that he ate like 12 tacos.
I just kept eating until there was no food left.
Just kept eating until it was all gone. I had 4 tacos. Sam had all the tacos. And then we played Drawful. I was trying to explain how to play Drawful. The problem was, heads up for anybody who ever has this problem and tries to do this workaround because it doesn't work. So it's a Jackbox game. So it's one of those games where you either run it through your PC or your PS4 or whatever you have, and then the actual game is played on your phone. So Sam was like, oh, my phone's dead. And we were like, ah, how about you use the Wii controller? Because that can go into a browser, and all you need is something that can go into a browser that has a touchscreen so that you can draw. So he managed to get into it. We spent forever like actually getting it to open and work, and then it wound up telling him that it wasn't compatible with Drawful. So in the future, if any of you were like, oh, we don't have a tablet and that phone's dead, maybe we can use the Wiimote controller. It doesn't work. It does not work. We messed with it for long enough that we can tell you for a fact, don't even try it. It's not gonna happen. I go back to work tomorrow. Not super excited about that. Although, you know, I had way more time off than I thought I was going to. Time off. Again, more quotations. Time off in quotation marks because, you know, you're still doing the YouTube thing. But I got to be in England for, you know, what felt like a really long time. And then we got back and I had like 5 days. Like 5 days of not having to go to work when I would normally have to go to work. So I'm super cool with that. I am super, super okay with that. Just making videos and hanging out at home with my fam. And cooking, making sauce all day. Just doing nice, cozy things like that. So, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Although, I didn't realize that PAX South is in January. I thought it was in February. Whoops. I've totally been planning everything around it being in February, and then I was like, oh, because Erin and I were talking about it. Because, you know, Erin's one of our editors, and she was like, yeah, we're still not sure if we're going to PAX, like, who all is going to wind up going to PAX South. And I was like, yeah, I don't know either, but I'm assuming that I'm going because I think we're doing a Friend Zone panel. And she goes, yeah, well, you know, it's sometime this month. And I was like, no, it's in February. And she was like, oh, is it? And then we looked it up and I was like, oh God, it is this month. Oh, oops. So, yeah, hold on. I'm gonna look on my phone. Give me just a second. Calendar. Oh yeah, it's not the very last weekend of January, but it's the weekend before. So that's not too bad. Because I was going to go visit my parents on the very last weekend, and so I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh no, I hope that's not when I told my parents I was going to come visit, because it'll feel so bad having to cancel. Because originally I was going to be going this weekend, but we were so jet-lagged and messed up that my parents were like, don't worry about it. You can come another time. I was like, okay. So, anywho. So yeah, had a really good weekend. I've had a really good break. And now it's time to go back to the grind. Again, in quotation marks. But I hope you guys have had a fantastic week, a fantastic New Year so far. And I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.